right. There we go. We're back. It's a new day. It's a new episode of Your Daily Scrum. Let's get excited. This is a fun one. We're actually using some real class material, high class material, right?
Yep.
But first, let's do the intro. I'm professional Scrum trainer Ryan Ripley. That's professional Scrum trainer Todd Miller. We teach all of the Scrum.org courses. We wrote Fixing Your Scrum, Practical Solutions to Common Scrum Problems. Check out the description for more about us. Today, it's all about you, though. We're trying to help you out there get a little bit better with Scrum. We had a question come in through the comments. Your comments turn into videos. Don't forget to leave your comments below and your questions because we turn them into videos later on. But a question came in. Oh, yeah, like and subscribe so you don't miss it when we actually answer your question. Right, Todd?
Yep. Please like and subscribe.
That's a hot tip. So the question came in through the comments. Then we love it when that happens. Can the product goal change? All right. So what Todd has here is a drawing of the Scrum framework, along with some things filled in from a recent, I think this is from an applying professional Scrum course. And what he's going to do is zoom in on our product goal, and we're going to take a look at what the product goal is and figure out, can it actually change? What do you think, Todd?
So I'm just kind of moving this in here. As you can see, the product goal is the commitment that's in a product backlog. Yep. I think something interesting to state here is that there can be multiple product goals in this product backlog, but only one can be active at a time. So as we talk about can the product goal change, we're talking about can the active product goal change, right? And so I think something that's interesting too to talk about is this product goal is a long-term objective for the Scrum team, right? In saying that, it's not really well defined that it is, but I would assume that in most instances, multiple sprint goals, it takes multiple sprint goals to achieve a product goal, right? So when we start to talk about can the product goal change or not, the answer is kind of, it depends, Ryan. It depends on what the definition of change is. Am I being a little vague there?
No, I think what it comes down to is, look, we can have one active product goal at a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight from the Scrum Guide. Mm-hmm. And we can either complete the product goal or abandon it. And so if you want to start working on a completely different product goal, I think that's allowed, Todd, but only if you abandon the current product goal and then decide to work on a different one. So in that context, change is permitted.
Yeah, I also think if perhaps the expectation around some kind of measurement that you're using to validate a product goal, if that kind of changes, it changes your product goal, right? So let's say that we're trying to increase our YouTube subscribers by 30%. Maybe halfway through it, we feel like 30% is unreasonable, but our new target becomes 15%. And after that, we'll feel like the product goal is going to expire after that. Maybe that change is okay, right? The outcome, the way that you're measuring this outcome, really, I would say, by change to me, it's any facet of the product goal, any minor change to it, like that's where I'm kind of reading it to change.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm going to go with this idea, Todd, that it can change. It can change even during a sprint. But I think that's going to be such an oddball situation.
Yeah.
That if that happens, I mean, you need to just pull back and say, what happened here?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can do this, but it's kind of like canceling a sprint. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Why did we pull this lever? Why did this have to happen? What crazy left field thing came in that would cause us to do this? And I think that's, And I think that's the important thing here too, is that it shouldn't happen very often, right?
Yeah, it's the exception, not the rule. So can it change? Yes, I think we maybe gave some outlying circumstances. Should it frequently? Probably not. Right.
Can I offer one exception? Maybe one exception, Todd. Let's see if you like this. What if, as we deliver a few sprints, you said that delivering on sprint goals means that we need multiple sprints to hit a product goal, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what if during that work on the sprint goal, our product goal changes only because it comes more into focus? Mm-hmm. It becomes more focused. It becomes more precise because we've learned through delivery.
Yeah.
Is that a valid?
In the same regards, we could actually retire it because it is a hypothesis, right? So it could become more precise. We could decide midway through to retire it because we found some new, later and greater information. So I think that's what you're kind of insinuating. As we discover new and better information, it may, right? But let's not. I still think it's probably the exception, not the rule, right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep, this is not something that should happen often, but every once in a while you might get surprised. You might have a need to do this. I think it's better to follow, and I think this is where Todd was going to, the idea of either complete it or abandon it. But every once in a while you might have one of these unique situations. If you think you're having one, you're probably not.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So hopefully we've made that clear. If not, ask a question below. We love your follow-up questions. Maybe it'll turn into a new video. And like and subscribe so that you make sure you see the answer when you ask us a question. All right, check out the socials. We hope you enjoyed that episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the videos below. Hopefully they're helpful. Leave us some comments. Ask your questions. We love your comments. We try to answer each and every one of them. You'll notice if one is teasing Todd, it was probably me. If one was very smart, clear, and direct, it was probably Todd. So hopefully Todd wakes up before me and he's the one answering your questions. If not, you might just get a little snark from me. In any case, we love interacting. Keep it coming. Leave your questions. And go forward. Try some new Scrum things. We'll see you tomorrow.